This is not just a love story. It's a story that broke the hearts of millions. A girl who had lost the love of her life was left crying on the street, unable to breathe, as if her whole world had collapsed. Meet Emily, a young woman who works tirelessly every day. One evening after work, she stopped by the security office, carrying candies wrapped in bright paper. She often shared them with the old guard and chatted for a while. That's when she met Michael. Michael wasn't just any man. Once he was a rising boxing champion. But fate had other plans. A tragic accident led him to prison for 3 years. After his release, he tried to rebuild his life by working as a delivery man and eventually as a security guard. That rainy night was their first real encounter. Michael invited Emily to stay inside until the rain stopped. They watched TV together. Emily, blind since childhood, couldn't see the screen, but she could feel the warmth in Michael's voice. For Michael, Emily's radiant smile was a miracle. Who knew a blind woman could smile so brightly? When she left, she handed him her dinner. Michael ate it later, his face glowing with happiness. The next day, Emily returned. They watched TV again. Though she couldn't see, her sharp sense of smell made her wrinkle her nose at Michael's stinky shoes. Instead of mocking, she gently asked him to open the window. That night, Michael actually went home and washed his feet carefully. Before leaving, they shook hands. Emily noticed how rough and stiff his hands were, but Michael quickly pulled away, hiding his painful past. Day by day, their bond deepened. Michael even bought a new pair of sneakers just to impress her. One evening, as they left together, Emily was startled by a car horn and twisted her ankle. Without hesitation, Michael lifted her onto his back and carried her all the way home, up a long flight of stairs, sweating and struggling but never letting go. Emily, touched, whispered, "Don't ever regret this." Emily wanted to thank him, so she invited Michael to a concert. She got a new haircut, wore her favorite dress, and looked beautiful. During the music, she couldn't see, but she could feel every note. Michael, however, couldn't take his eyes off her. At dinner afterward, when she asked about his past, Michael's silence hurt her. Feeling dismissed, Emily left in tears. Later, ashamed, Michael confessed everything: his time in prison, his regrets, and his fear of judgment. But fate tested them again. Emily's cruel boss harassed her, taking advantage of her blindness. Just when all hope was lost, Michael stormed in. His fists, once feared in the ring, protected the woman he loved. He knocked the man down, but Emily scolded him. "I need this job to survive. Why would you ruin it for me?" Heartbroken, she pushed him away, even though her soul ached for him. Yet Michael never left her side. From a distance, he became her silent protector, like a knight guarding his princess. Finally, Emily accepted his love. Michael gifted her a guide dog named Sunny, symbolizing a life full of light. By the riverside, they exchanged small stones as tokens of eternal love. Determined to give Emily a better life, Michael returned to the boxing ring. With each victory, he earned money, renovated her home, and brought sunlight back into her world. Emily, unable to see, traced his face with her hands, memorizing his features and warmth. But tragedy struck again. In a brutal fight, Michael was badly injured. To keep her from worrying, he lied about the pain. Meanwhile, Emily revealed her darkest truth. The accident that blinded her also killed her parents. That day, a man on fire had fallen from a building. Michael's debt collection had indirectly caused it. Shocked, he realized he was tied to her suffering all along. Desperate to make amends, Michael agreed to fight in an illegal underground match abroad. Win or lose, it was life or death, but the money could pay for Emily's eye surgery. He told her he bought her a cornea with his savings, hiding the truth. Emily's surgery was a success. Before going in, she told him, "Stay here. When I open my eyes, I want the first thing I see to be you." Michael promised. But as she lay in the operating room, Michael was fighting for his life in a bloody, lawless ring. Every punch he took, every fall, he thought only of her. Against all odds, he won. But fate was merciless. On his way back, Michael was ambushed. His so-called friend, the one who lured him into the fight, betrayed him. Beaten, stabbed, and left for dead, Michael disappeared from Emily's world. Emily left, confused, but her heart sensed the truth. When she returned to her studio, her guide dog barked wildly. Her beloved pet turtle was missing, the one only Michael knew about. She ran outside, desperate. In the distance, she saw a limping figure disappear into the crowd. Her tears fell endlessly, her heart
If you
pounding
like
as
the
she
video,
screamed his
please
name.
like, share, and subscribe the channel.